Welcome back to our channel, exposing the great Australian government. Parliament of Queensland. In this document and video, Parliament of Queensland, we'll be looking at official government documentation, which will show you, the people, the facts on what these purported politicians and political parties have done behind your back and behind closed doors, to move away from our primary law, our 1901 Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act, as proclaimed and gazetted. There is a short clip at the end showing you the ignorance of the purported politicians. We are sorry about the volume on the recorded videos of these traitors and criminals. It's just another skill that we are currently learning and working on to make clearer. We welcome anyone to prove this information incorrect, but please back it up with facts. Don't forget to check out the links under this video. Let's get into it. Parliament of Queensland, with the Royal Coat of Arms at the top. Oxford Dictionary of, indicating an association between two entities, typical one of belonging. The two entities are Parliament and Queensland. Therefore, you have a Parliament belonging to Queensland, which equals Parliament of Queensland. The true lawful Parliament of Queensland uses the above royal seal as it has the authority of Her Most Excellent Majesty's Royal Coat of Arms to give royal assent to bills passed by the members of the Legislative Assembly. This seal can only be used by a governor representing the Crown. When the governor seals these bills with the above seal, they then become acts. That is royal assent. Lawful seal of Queensland for public functionaries, not law. Government of Queensland. Oxford Dictionary of, indicating an association between two entities, typical one of belonging. The two entities are government and Queensland. Therefore, you have a government belonging to Queensland, government of Queensland. The true lawful government of Queensland uses the above public functionary seal used by the governor in council for sealing policy, which already has the authority of acts passed by the Parliament of Queensland for public functionaries, i.e. Education Department, Health Department, etc., etc. The separation of these two seals helps keep the separation of powers. This is the original Queensland's Constitution Act of 1867. And then we move on to the Fraudulent Act, Queensland. This public seal of the state is a criminally fraudulent copy of the seal of Queensland. Take notice of the Royal Crown. This has no royal warrant. Constitution Act 1867. Any act under this seal can't have royal assent, as there is no authoritative royal coat of arms representing Her Most Excellent Majesty. The Fraudulent Act. Again, the same seal, Royal Crown. Local Government Act 1993, Act number 70. Copyrighted, the State of Queensland, 1993. An act to provide for local government in Queensland and for related purposes. Royal assent, 7th of December, 1993. This royal assent is not by a governor representing the Crown, but a fraudulent governor representing the Queen of Australia within the American company Commonwealth of Australia, in all caps. No separation of powers. Companies are a statutory creation and the principles governing it must be derived from statute. Therefore, no common law and no authority over the private people of Queensland. The private people are not between the criminally fraudulent public seal of the state and their copyright. A Parliament of Queensland using this seal is acting totally fraudulently. Also, the Queensland government using this seal is also totally fraudulent. These two entities are corporate, not representing the people of Queensland, and are part of the COAG Council of Australian governments under the banner of the American company Commonwealth of Australia, for foreign governments and political subdivisions thereof. Securities and Exchange Commission, Washington DC 20549, Commonwealth of Australia, United States, Securities and Exchange Commission. Their business address is 1610 Massachusetts Avenue, Northwest, Washington DC 20549. They have a CIK number 0000805157. The company name, in all caps, as you can see, is Commonwealth of Australia, care of Australian Embassy. The file number 333-163307, Washington DC 20036. The above Commonwealth of Australia has no people, no assets, no Crown authority, no constitution, no land, and is not the Commonwealth of Australia as under the Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act 1901 as proclaimed and gazetted into Commonwealth of Australian law 1st of January 1901. The company, Commonwealth of Australia, might as well be called BHP or Woolworths or Rio Tinto or Coles for all the authority they have over the private people of Queensland. This criminally fraudulent public seal of the state is affixed to the Governor's Commission, therefore no Crown authority, making the Governor a total fraud. This fraudulent Governor seals with this criminally fraudulent public seal of the state commissions appointing members of the judiciary, deputy governors, ministers, executive councillors, their policy, acts of the equally fraudulent Queensland government with its Queensland Parliament and their security agency, police service, mercenaries, are all total frauds. Before being criminally and fraudulently sealed with the corporate public seal of the state and copyrighted to State of Queensland, the Criminal Code Act 1899 63 Victoria number 9 as amended to 1934 26 GO v number 11, including the following: the Criminal Code Act 1899, an act to establish a code of criminal law as amended. The first schedule, section 2, the Criminal Code of Queensland, chapter whatever that says, punishment of forgery and like offences. Punishment of forgery in general. 488. Any person who forges any document, writing or seal is guilty of an offence which, unless otherwise stated, is a crime, and he is liable, if no other punishment is provided, to imprisonment with hard labour for 3 years. Punishment in special cases. Public seals. 1. If the thing forged, A, purports to be or is intended by the offender to be understood to be or to be used as the Great Seal of the United Kingdom or of Queensland, or Her Majesty's Privy Seal, or any privy signet of Her Majesty, or Her Majesty's Royal Sign Manual, or the seal of the Governor, or any public seal lawfully appointed to be used for authenticating an act or state in any part of Her Majesty's dominions. B. Is a document having on it or affixed to it any such seal, signet or sign manual, or anything which purports to be or is intended by the offender to be understood to be any such seal, signet or sign manual. The offender is liable to imprisonment with hard labour for life. Cheers, Dick.
Why do the people have no power anymore? because we've been lazy at the ballot box. We keep voting Liberal. When we don't like Liberal, we vote Labor. And
I don't vote at all.
But then you're handing power to them.
No.
That's the basic right of every citizen.
No, it's not. That's their system.
Oh, so you're going to impose...
They're registered in the United States, correct?
No.
They are. Corporation.
As I said, that's done with trading purposes of commerce.
So why is their constitution copyrighted?
We have only got one constitution.
No, we don't. We have two. We have two constitutions in this country.
I disagree.
One from 1901.
The right one and the wrong one.
We've got one from 1901, which is the correct constitution. The one from the 2000s has been copyrighted.
No.
True or false?
We're still on the 1901.
Every single one of these traitors and criminals that are purporting to be our politicians and working for the people is nothing but a blatant lie. Do yourself a favour and Google Malcolm Roberts' net worth. If he was really for the people, wouldn't he be showing the people how to become wealthy like the rest of the purported politicians?